There are many predefined shapes that you can use inside of Illustrator. These come in handy a lot. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how to create each of these shapes, and we're going to create them matching the outline in the background. First off, we're going to create a rectangle. We're going to come up over here to the rectangle, and we're going to make sure if you click and drag you can see all the different shapes there. I'm just going to make sure I have rectangle selected. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click and drag out that rectangle. Letting go, it then makes that shape, but then the color's a little bit off, but we'll get to that in a second. Now to create a perfect square, you can hold down Shift as you are clicking and dragging, and it will retain those proportions. To make just a rectangle, we can do the same thing as the square. Click and drag, matching that outline. A circle can be found under the same menu, and we can use ellipse, which you can just press L to get to. From here, we're going to click and drag, holding Shift until it matches there. Easy way of matching that up, if we didn't quite get it in the right place, we can hold down the space bar while holding Shift, click and drag, and it moves it around like so. The next one, we're going to come in over here to the shapes again, go down to the star tool. If I click and hold the star tool, you'll notice that it gives me a 5-point star right off the bat. I can hit the up or down arrows, and it will give me more or less points. I can also hold down Command on a Mac or Control on a PC, and it will make the points longer or shorter. I can once again hold down the space bar to move it around, get it to match the outline in the background, and let go. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to hold down the star, come down to the polygonal tool. The polygonal tool does the same thing. The up and down arrow gives it more or less points. I can rotate it. I can hold down Shift to match the location. And I can match that shape right there. Last shape we're going to create is a rounded rectangle. Now I can go to the rounded rectangle tool, or I'm going to show you how to do it with the rectangle tool. We can make a plain rectangle, holding Shift to make that square. Then, if we use the black arrow, we can come in here and you see those little dots on the inside. We can click and drag the dot in, and it's going to round those rectangles or those corners for us. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is we're actually going to steal the colors from these left-hand shapes over here. So I'm going to select an object, I'm going to hit I, and then I'm going to select the associated shape. In this case, it's a rectangle. Let's just grab that square. We're going to go back to the selection tool, grab the other rectangle, hit I, or the eyedropper, and we're going to select that yellow again. Again, we're going to go to the black arrow, or hit V. We're going to select the rectangle, and we're going to grab the green rectangle over here. Select V to grab my black arrow, select the circle, hit I to grab the eyedropper, and select the circle here. Now notice that it grabbed the fill and the stroke. Now you can set up your eyedropper to do this, if it's not already doing this, or you can set it up so it doesn't do this. How you do that is you double click on this eyedropper tool, and it's going to open up some options. These are the options that we have selected that allow it to grab the fill and the stroke at the same time. I'm going to hit OK again. I'm going to hit V again, grab my star, hit I, and grab the star on the left-hand side. Last one, we're going to hit V, grab this last shape, hit I on my keyboard, and select that same shape over here on the left-hand side. That's the basic overview of how to create shapes and use the eyedropper to grab the colors of existing shapes.